Hello everyone, and welcome back to Madishkarteng Momshie channel. Merry Christmas, Momshie. I am so excited to have you all here with me today as we get ready for the most wonderful time of the year. Noche Buena, or Christmas Eve, is such a special night in the Philippines. It's all about family, faith, and of course, fantastic food. Tonight, I am opening up my kitchen to you and sharing how I prepare some classic Filipino dishes that make our Christmas celebration complete. We're going to make a creamy fruit salad, a classic Filipino spaghetti that kids and adults love, and not one, but two beloved kakanin, Maja, Blanca and Biko. So grab your apron, get into the festive spirit, and let's start cooking. This is going to be a fun and delicious journey, and I can't wait to share these moments with you. First up on our Noche Buena menu is the star of every Filipino celebration dessert table, the creamy fruit salad. This is a non-negotiable for us. It's so easy to make, but the result is pure happiness in a bowl. So, what do we need? I have a large can of fruit cocktail here. Make sure you drain the syrup very well. We want it creamy, not watery. Next, our cream base. I'm using a can of all-purpose cream and a can of condensed milk. This is the classic combination that gives it that perfect balance of richness and sweetness. To make it extra special, I'm also adding some nata de coco and kayong, which are coconut gel and sugar palm fruit. I love the chewy texture they add, and of course, some cheese. Yes, cheese. We're grating a block of cheddar cheese right into the mix. It might sound unusual if you haven't tried it, but the saltiness of the cheese cuts through the sweetness and creates a flavor that is uniquely Filipino. Now, let's just mix everything together gently in a large bowl. You want to be careful not to mash the fruits. Once it's all combined, we'll cover it and pop it in the refrigerator to chill for at least 4 hours, but overnight is even better. The flavors will meld together beautifully. There you have it. Step 1 of our Noche Buena feast is done. Alright, while our fruit salad is chilling, let's move on to our main course. The one and only Filipino-style spaghetti. This isn't your typical Italian spaghetti. Ours is sweet, savory, and loaded with goodies. It's a certified crowd pleaser, especially with the kids. First, let's cook our pasta according to the package directions until it's al dente. While that's boiling, we'll work on our sauce. In a large pan, I'm sauteing some garlic and onions until they're fragrant. Then I'll add our ground meat. I'm using a mix of beef and pork for the best flavor. We'll cook this until it's nicely browned. Now for the secret to that signature sweet taste, banana ketchup. I'm adding a generous amount along with some regular tomato sauce for balance. Let's stir that all together. And of course, we can't forget the bright red hot dogs, sliced into coins. This is what makes it truly Filipino spaghetti. Let the sauce simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes to let all the flavors come together. I like to add a little bit of sugar to enhance the sweetness. Just adjust it to your liking. Once the sauce is rich and thick, we'll pour it over our cooked pasta and for the finishing touch, a mountain of grated cheese on top. It's colorful, it's festive, and it tastes like home. This is the flavor of a happy Filipino Christmas. Now, no Filipino celebration is complete without kakanin or native rice cakes. Today, we're making two of my personal favorites, Maja, Blanca and Biko. These are traditional desserts that bring a sense of warmth and heritage to our Noche Buena table. Let's start with the Maja Blanca, which is a creamy coconut pudding. In a pot, we're going to combine coconut milk, condensed milk, and a bit of sugar. We'll stir this over medium heat until the sugar is dissolved. In a separate bowl, I have some cornstarch that I'll dissolve in a little water to create a slurry. This is what will thicken our pudding. Once the coconut milk mixture is gently simmering, we'll slowly pour in the cornstarch slurry while stirring continuously to avoid lumps. Keep stirring until the mixture becomes really thick, like a heavy paste. Then we'll fold in some sweet corn kernels. I'm using a whole can. Now we pour this thick mixture into a greased pan and let it cool and set completely. Later, we'll top it with toasted coconut flakes for a lovely crunch and aroma. It's so simple, right? Just a few ingredients, but the result is a beautifully smooth and creamy dessert. Next up is our Biko. This is a sticky rice cake that is dense, chewy, and incredibly satisfying. For this, we need malegiat, or glutinous rice. I've already washed the rice and cooked it with some water, just like you would with regular rice, but with a bit more water to make it softer. While that's cooking, we'll make our sweet coconut topping and syrup. In a separate pan, we're going to simmer coconut cream. Yes, the thick cream, not the milk. As we cook it over low heat, the oil will start to separate from the coconut solids. We'll collect those toasted coconut solids, which we call latic, and set them aside. The remaining pure coconut oil is what we'll use to make our syrup. In that same pan with the coconut oil, we'll add brown sugar and let it melt and caramelize into a beautiful, dark and thick syrup. Once our sticky rice is cooked, we'll add it to the pan with the caramel syrup and mix everything together thoroughly. You have to put some muscle into it. Keep mixing over low heat until the rice has absorbed all that delicious syrup and becomes very sticky and glossy. Then we'll transfer it to a pan lined with banana leaves for that extra fragrance, flatten the top, and sprinkle our crunchy latique all over. The combination of the chewy sweet rice and the toasted latique is just heavenly. And there you have it, Mga Momshie. Our Noche Buena feast is ready. Look at this beautiful spread. We have our vibrant, sweet, and savory Filipino spaghetti topped with a glorious amount of cheese. We have our creamy and refreshing fruit salad, perfectly chilled and ready to be devoured. And for our traditional desserts, our smooth and delicate Maja Blanca with corn, and our rich and chewy Biko topped with crispy latique. My kitchen smells absolutely amazing, and my heart is so full. This is what Christmas is all about for me, preparing food with love for the people I love. It's more than just cooking. It's about continuing traditions and creating memories that will last a lifetime. I can't wait for my family to gather around the table later and enjoy all of this. It's truly a labor of love, and seeing their happy faces makes all the effort worth it. I hope you enjoyed cooking along with me today and that this gives you some inspiration for your own Noche Buena or holiday celebration. These recipes are simple, but they are packed with the flavors of a true Filipino Christmas. You can find all the details and measurements for these recipes in the description box below, so you can easily recreate them in your own kitchen. Let me know in the comments which of these dishes is your favorite, or if you have any special Noche Buena traditions in your family. I would love to hear from you and learn about how you celebrate. Sharing these stories is what brings our community closer together. From my family to yours, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a happy, prosperous New Year. May your holidays be filled with joy, your homes with laughter, and your tables with delicious food. Thank you so much for spending this time with me here on Madishkarteng Momshie channel. Your support means the world to me. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more recipes and discard tips from a practical mumshie like me, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of my future uploads. Again, maligayang Pasko Otete, manigong bagong taon. Saya, inyong lahat. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all of you. See you in my next video. Bye.